with the string loop, we just want to make sure that we're not going to get it too close to that arrow. So we just want to make sure that we get each of these knots going a different way. So what we do is we've got one layer over the string, and I'm starting the nocking point of the arrow sits right in there, and I'm probably 3/16 to 1/4 inch above that to make sure I'm not going to pinch that arrow. So what I do is I take it under there, I take it over the string, try to show you here, and then back down and under and through. So what you do is you end up getting a knot that looks like that. Now what you want to do is you want to take your pliers, you want to pull both of those ends tight. What I do is I always start with my tag end first, and I start with my tag end and I really snug that thing out as hard as I can pull it right there. You can even take a couple twists on your pliers, really get that knot nice and tight. Okay, so what I do is I take this at about 1/4 inch. Now I'm going to go ahead and cut it off. So once it's cut off, now what we want to do is we want to burn a knob into this so this knot won't pull through. The best way to get this knot is to tie like that, cut it at an extra 1/4 inch off, and then what I want to do is I just want to unravel all this stuff because it burns better when it's unraveled. It'll make a bigger ball on the end of it. So what I'm doing is I'm just kind of unraveling all this stuff here. And then I'm going to take it again to the side of your bow, and I'll do it towards you so you can see it. And we're just going to put the flame to this, and we're just going to get it to boil a little bit. So you don't really want to catch it on fire. The deal is you want to keep it just out of the fire, and you want to get a nice big ball on there. Nice and heated up. Okay, and then you let it dry for maybe 2 to 3 seconds, and then I'll go ahead and give it a press on there. And the end of your knot should look like that when you get done. A nice ball on the end of it. So now what we'll do is we've got that burnt in there. Now we're going to take this other side and we're going to start to pull this. And what it's going to do is it's going to start to pull onto that burnt knot right in through there. As it pulls itself tight, it should get all the way to the knot right there. Okay? Should look kind of like that when you get done. So what we want on this is we want opposing knots so it pulls right through the string. I like to set these pretty short. Everybody's a little bit different in how they do it. The longer your string loop, the longer your draw. The shorter your string loop, the shorter your draw. I like to have it just about when I can get my release on it. So I tie them pretty short, and these things are going to stretch a little bit too. You probably get 1/4 inch of stretch out of this thing when it's done. So I always tie them a little bit tighter than they have to be. So now we're going to go this side of the string. Last time we went on this side of the string, we're going to come here, come underneath, and now you can see this knot is going to go the opposite way here. Okay, so you can see this knot forming. Let me show you here. So the loops on this side on this knot, and the loops on this side on this knot. This just ensures that we're pulling straight back on our arrow every time. So we're going to do the same thing here. I'm going to kind of snug this up on the top side, or on the bottom side of the bottom stop there. I'm going to start to snug this knot up there. And now it's just a kind of a matter of gauging yourself off. You want to, like you say, you might want that one just a touch longer, so you can go ahead. There's still time. You can still feed a little bit more line through it here and get it right where you want it. Okay, that's looking pretty good there. So I'm going to snug that up. Okay, and then again, I'm going to take about a 1/4 inch you want to leave on that thing, and you're going to take it and slice it off, and then go ahead and unravel it there. Okay, again, hold everything out of the way, take it to the side, and you want to burn that knot into it. Some heat, it'll start to melt. Two, 3 seconds, let it set. Go ahead and press it firm. You get a nice knot out of that thing. Okay. Okay, so now we've got our knot set. We've got our 2 burnt ends. Now we're going to pull this thing nice and tight. We're going to get a little bit of stretch out of it. So I'll go ahead and click my release. Hold both top and bottom and just snug that baby up. You can see you start to get a nice pretty string loop there. We're still gonna get just a little bit of slip shooting it, but that's about perfect length for me on my string loop.